Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. Today I'm behind the camera to bring you a video on a very requested topic, and that would be meal planning and grocery shopping. Now, I don't have a really complicated system for meal planning and grocery shopping, but I thought I would share it with you today since I had some interest. Okay, let's start with my planner. You've seen my plan with me videos before, or at least I hope you've seen my plan with me videos before. And normally this bottom section I devote to meal planning. I will write down the specific meals that I plan on fixing or places we plan on eating out for the week. Sometimes I fill up a whole week. Sometimes I only grocery shop for 2 or 3 days. It just depends on what we have going on. Right now, my husband's fixing to get dead into the football season, so he's going to be out a lot. So our meal planning may shift a little bit from what we are used to doing in the summer. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fill out the bottom portion here with the meals that I plan on having this week. Okay, so I wrote in the food items or the menus that I plan on having for this week. Now, I can tell you when I did this planner decorating layout, I didn't really plan very well because, look, this sticker right here or this die cut probably should have been put somewhere else, and so should this one because I've had to squeeze in my menu items. So on Friday, I put eat out because my husband's first football game is Friday, so he won't be here to eat, so there's no sense me cooking, so I know on Friday we will eat out. Now, I didn't plan for Saturday and Sunday because I usually grocery shop on Saturday or Sunday, so I won't plan those out until I make my next grocery list. After I finish writing all of my menu items in my planner, then I pull out the printable that I created. Now, if you followed me and my blog for a while, you have probably seen the previous 2 grocery shopping list printables that I created. Well, I now have a third. It's kind of one of those things that I'll try it for a while and then I'll tweak it until it fits my liking. So once again, I've tweaked it again. So I have created this printable to use to grocery shop. You list all of your menu items on the left under the day of the week, and then I have broken it up on this right side into the different sections of a grocery store. Now before, I just had the menu and then I had just blanks over here. And here's the problem with that. I would go through there and I may have milk on at the very top of the list, and at the very bottom of the list I had eggs. Well, somehow I missed it in the process of going through the grocery store, so I had to go all the way back to the section that had the milk and eggs. So I've decided to try to break this up into the different areas of the grocery store to see if that helps me better get all the items in one area at a time. So at the very top, I have for the week of, so I will fill out this week, which is August 31st through September 6th. And then I'm going to go on the side over here and I'm going to write the dates on the side just so that I know when I go through there what the date will be. And you guys, I could have started this printable on a Sunday, but I wanted it to match my planner, and my planner starts every week on a Monday, so that is why I started this printable on a Monday. Now, I have got a generic version of this printable made for y'all. Instead of saying the Morgan family, it's going to say Our Families weekly meal planner, and I am going to post that on Google Docs, and I will leave a link below in my description. And now I'm going to fill in my menu items for every day this week. All right, I've got all that filled out, and I put question marks down here because I will be grocery shopping again before these two dinners come up. So now, before I put any of these menu items over here in the section, the grocery items that I need for each one of these meals, I am going to put in breakfast first, then lunch, and then I'm going to do the household products. And then after I get the breakfast, lunch, and household products taken care of, then I will go through each one of these and list the items that I'm going to need for each one of those meals. Okay, I have everything listed down here for our breakfasts. Now, I know I put eggs under dairy, but the reason why I did that is because the eggs at our Walmart here where I live, the eggs are in the same department as the milk and yogurt, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't leave the eggs off of that area of the store. Now, I know this does not seem like a lot, but my daughter eats at school, and then my son eats at daycare. So really, my husband and I, we just have some coffee in the morning and breakfast bars, and then we're out the door. And then when I get to work, I usually, between breakfast and lunch, I will have some yogurt as my little mid-morning snack. So the next area I'm going to cover is I'm going to fill out all of the lunch items. Now I've filled out all of my lunch items. And let me give y'all an up-close look. Oh, and I meant to tell y'all earlier. I put down breakfast bars on the other because the breakfast bars that my husband and I eat, he eats a different kind than I do. But they are in actually the medication area in the weight loss department, even though they're not weight loss breakfast bars. So that's why I put that there, to know that it was on the other end of Walmart, not actually with the grocery items. Next, I'm going to move on to our household items. So that would be like laundry detergents and items like that. Also, just some things like olive oil that we don't really consume, but we need it for baking. So I'm going to do all of those items at this moment. Now I have all of my household goods written on my meal planner sheet. And some of these, once again, are not exactly what category they are under, but that is where they're located at my local Walmart. For instance, canned goods, that says soup. My U kind of connected, so it looks like an A. So, let's see, applesauce, ramen noodles, and mac and cheese. They're not canned goods, but they're located in the canned goods department, so that's why I put those on there. Same goes for everything else, if it's in a different section than you think that it should be in. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to look at each item that I'm going to have for that week, and I'm going to put the products or the groceries that I need for each one under the correct category. Now I've completed my shopping list for this week. So what I will do is I will take this paper with me and this clipboard. This clipboard I got from Target. It is the Green Room recycled clipboard. So I will take this with me and a pen, and I will go through each area of the store and pick up the items that are on my list. And when I pick them up, I will mark them off of my list so I make sure that I get everything. Now, if you notice, I probably need to start writing a little bit smaller because some areas, like this one right here, I have squeezed in the items, but I know what they say, so that's all that really matters, but I need to kind of make sure I'm writing a little bit smaller. And that is all for how I meal plan and grocery shop for a given week. I hope you enjoyed seeing my simple process that I go through. And it's not very complicating, but it helps me out tremendously when I sit down and actually write out what I plan on eating and what I need to buy at the grocery store. When I go to the grocery store without a list, my mind goes blank and I start purchasing things that I don't plan on using and I don't plan on eating. So this kind of keeps my mind focused and organized. If you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget I have the generic printable on Google Docs, so check in the description for that link. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you'll have a fantastic week. So until next time, bye.